Okay, so let's talk about the Mothman. The Mothman is not a Mothman. It's my opinion. What is it? Well, it's kind of an owl person. Why would you say that? Well, let's talk about Native American lore and ancient Mesopotamian and fucking Middle Eastern history and shit. I am convinced that the Mothman of Point Pleasant is whatever was going around the Middle East in the Bible, getting known as fucking like Iana and Ishtar of Babylon and Lilith and shit like that. If you go back and look at these stories, there's some sort of goddess deity that is associated with owls and birds and has taloned feet and whatever and big glowing red eyes. That's the thing that they would tell their children about to scare them in the night or whatever, is that, you know, this owl creature would come and get them. Well, the Native Americans have those same legends, and or at least very similar ones. And I think that whatever the fuck is hanging around Point Pleasant, or used to, was one of those demons. Whatever they are. I don't really know. But at the same time, like, it ain't a fucking Mothman. It's a Birdman of some sort. And it's like a harbinger of doom. Like, to be honest, if I saw that thing, I would not be friendly towards it. I don't know exactly what they are. I do think it's interesting that, like, all throughout the biblical times or whatever, this goddess that I'm talking about, Iana or Ishtar or Aphrodite, a few other names, when you look at like what they were worshiping, it looks a lot like the Mothman, or at least my interpretation of what they are saying makes me think that it is the Mothman. It's like, what if there's only one of those things? Imagine if that whole Point Pleasant thing went down a little differently. Do you think we would worship it? What if it had saved all those people on the bridge? I'm not really sure, why the ancients worshipped it, but my guess would be something along those lines, like it's supernatural as fuck. Like, that's one thing you should get about the Mothman, is whatever it is, like it could be a fucking interdimensional warrior from another time. There's a lot of things it could fucking be. Like, it's something not of this earth. It does weird shit that, like, blinks in and out of existence. It just appears places. That's why I say that it's like interdimensional or something like that. To be honest, I kind of think that on Rick and Morty, there's Rick's friend, the Birdman or whatever his name is. Bird person. I think that's, I don't know, like the way they play off that character as being like a, warrior in some fucking alien thing that Rick went and fought in just to have fun or whatever. Like, let's assume Rick and Morty is like trying to communicate some sort of message. What if the Mothman was a fucking government assassin at some point? Whatever this is. Alien, interdimensional being, or just person with some tech. Like, that's one thing you should get about what I'm saying to you, is that 110% what I'm describing to you could just be a person in a helmet and boots and wings. Or some shit. That is, it has a technology that we don't understand. And this is one of the things that makes me think it might be a warrior. Like, imagine Ronin samurai from like the 23rd century or something. Crashed here on Earth. Wandering the wastes. Has no interest in leaving really because there's nothing to go back to. But at the same time doesn't really want to join our society. It has a level of tech that makes it to where they don't need to be seen if they don't want to be. That's what I think the Mothman is. It's also interesting to me that the military base at Point Pleasant is the exact kind of place that you would hide Captain America's training facility. Like, go and watch, what was that, Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier? When they, like, go off the grid and find some old 70s facility. Like, that was in New Jersey. Point Pleasant, West Virginia has places look just like that. So, like, if you were going to make a super secret installation to hide some fucking owl samurai man from the future, or whatever he is, you know, stick him in Point Pleasant while he's not doing whatever it is he's doing for you. And that would make sense, wouldn't it? As far as like him getting out and doing all that shit, I don't know what that was about. Like that whole thing and like the bridge thing in the 70s when got all the attention. So I understand it. The Mothman still lurks around Point Pleasant. It's one of those, maybe it escaped. I don't know what the answer is, really, but I think this little discussion that we've had here is more close to the money than most people are on the Mothman. Tell me what you guys think.